Listen, Jim, I already tried that when I went into the woods with Sarah. And our tent got dragged God knows where by God knows what.
You still made it back okay.
Yeah, by the skin of my goddamn teeth. As well as I do, that the odds are she's already...
Don't.
What? This is the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about the From new season and why it feels off. Let's take this character for example. He was rational, he realized the situation they're in quite early, he was realistic, he figured out so many things, and yet he doesn't accept that his wife might be dead, being out for so long in a world like this. Where's your brain? So the only rational thing for him to do in this situation is to leave his kids without a father and a mother. I don't know, man. Just maybe stay with your kids. It felt forced to me that Jim needed to take that step, and in the end you'll find out why this is plain stupid. Yeah, they find food, they find resources, which is absolutely great, but in reality you wouldn't make that kind of a decision. I guess they needed a reason to keep Kenny out of the way so he doesn't involve himself in the death of his mother.
You're not... Oh, kid.
The first time we watched this with my wife, she said, why is the only livestock you have outside, in the outside barn, not inside, protected by a talisman? Even an accident, somebody could leave the door open and you could lose all the food you have. Would you look at that?
There's goddamn cows in the street.
What?
Okay, at least he took the talisman. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. They didn't just got the cows in the office. Why not? It's so close. I mean, isn't this the most rational thing? Wouldn't you do that? Save as many as you can now and deal with it tomorrow.
Gotta get these things back in the barn. Come on.
Why? I mean, yeah, he doesn't know that these monsters could just let them out, but still, why would you get them back into the barn? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. You know, this shitty thing happened and now I'm going to set the circumstances to do the same thing. So you got past these houses behind him. And later on in the episode, they actually show that some people got livestock inside the houses. So some people were using their brain, but not the most rational character in the series. Brother, just fucking run. It's a cow.
Jake, get out of there!
Fuck away from me.
Whoa, bro, epic prank. This is something that I actually like. They established in this season for 100% certainty that the monsters are just fucking with them. They don't just want to kill them, they don't just want to let them die, because if they did, they would just kill all the livestock. But they don't. And I like that. I like that they're pushing towards a different direction. They're making the monsters more alive, more of an entity that is thinking, that has a purpose. Why that is, I hope they explain in the later episodes.
Come on.
You said this place couldn't break you. Do you remember that, boy?
Okay, this is cool.
Look at this.
It's kind of sad that they didn't make this, you know, decision to just get out there and see what's out there and explore like Boyd did. They just stumble upon a saving grace by sheer luck. Victor's doubt is something that I really like they utilized in the series. The way he comes to believe her is realistic. It's something that we all would have, you know, we would have doubts, we'll have questions. Maybe we'll call the cops. We would call the cops. But with all that great work, a really stupid decision from Tabitha to suddenly believe that everything that is happening around her isn't real. What?
And you lost. Because the game here is fucking rigged.
Donna and Boyd have this bond that I really like. They basically play the same role for the people around them. They're the shoulder to cry on, they're the problem solvers, the logical thinkers. They're doing everything to save people, everything to better the life around them. And seeing them destroyed, seeing them defeated, and it shows what kind of depth this series has and what I love about it. These kinds of moments are absolutely great.
Hey!
found food!
Yeah, we have news for you too, man.
Stop! Fucking stop! Shut the fuck up!
This actually makes me believe that the monsters aren't the only thing that's fucking around with them. This place as a whole has this vibe to it that just fucks with you no matter what you do, no matter what you're experiencing and your emotional state. It will fuck with you. It will break you.
When Thomas died, you and Mom fell apart, and there was no one there for Ethan. I was 15. I can't do it again.
I've come full circle. I agree with Julie and I disagree with Jim. What do you make me do from? Man, I sure hope they don't go in the direction that the baby is going to be like one of those monsters because it's rotten inside or something. I know pregnancy just does this with women. It messes up with their senses and their appetite. But later on in the series, we see her have an appetite for blood. So I really hope you don't go there from, please. I like this as well. Like, Boyd has so many complex relationship and really cool relationships with people that it just shows how deep of a character he is and how much the series relies on him. He has a father-son connection with Kenny, and in a twisted way, this is how you do that in this world. It's like playing catch with your boy, right? This is the closest thing to it in this fucking world. Even though they did that in season 2, but still.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Are you not coming inside?
No, I'm gonna go check on the animals to make sure they're fed.
It's almost dark.
Won't be long.
I'm gonna go too.
Well, just be careful.
Brothers, just go with your kids. If this is the only thing I had left, if I know that my wife is not coming back, I wouldn't leave my kids, like, go 5 meters away from me.
Oh, easy now, you cut yourself. Told you.
Really, guys? You couldn't reshoot this? Okay, let's watch it again.
Oh, easy now, you cut yourself.
What? Okay.
Get the fuck off me! The hell's wrong with you? Fuck, I want. And right now, I want to go.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm going back to town.
Why? Why would you make that decision? Why would you? He knows he's seeing shit and it's not from yesterday, it's from months. Why would you make that decision? Why would you go alone into the woods? You see how they're a little bit forcing things? You know, one thing that leads to another that is much more impactful to the episode.
Trying to figure out how to... Chrissy! Chrissy!
Yeah. Okay, so this happens. What do you do if you're her? Like, we paused this with my wifey, and how do you explain what's going to happen, right? How do you explain something so surreal that nobody would actually believe it? And what she does, for me, is the worst type of a reaction that you could have. If you're in this kind of a situation, I would just tell them what's going to happen. I know they wouldn't believe me at first, but when they start seeing the shit that I'm exactly telling them that will happen and that are absolutely impossible, they could still, like, maybe there's a small percentage that they believe you, but at least you're going to put it in their heads. But no, she doesn't do that. She just fucking panics and screams and it's...
Shit.
What's wrong?
Got a body in the road. Somebody lying in the middle of the road.
It's not a fucking person! Hey! That's a fucking person!
Okay, we're just gonna calm down. Okay?
No.
Go ahead, I got this.
You're not fucking listening to me. Where you go?
Well, you're not saying shit. This is what I mean. Why would you ever start this kind of a conversation like this? Why would they make characters so dumb? And this is my main problem with from season 3. They've made characters dumber and dumber and dumber. They make decisions that even in a panic even in a stressful situations, you wouldn't have them do these things. Also, the medics and the police woman, you just seen something incredible. I mean, they know where they were going, right? They had a direction with the ambulance, but they didn't reach that location. They reached something else, which should be impossible, right? Earth doesn't just change, it doesn't just terraform into something else. So why wouldn't you believe this frantic woman that is trying to explain something to you? At least a little bit. Yeah, maybe she's doing it in the most dumb way possible, in the most moronic way possible, but still, at least try to listen to her, right? When the supernatural happens, you listen to the crazy person. Yeah.
Oh my god, Jim!
Tabitha.
Oh my god, Jim!
Guys, you don't have time for this!
Out of the ambulance now!
Okay, so let me get this straight. Boyd took the talisman when it came to goats and cows, but he didn't take the talisman when it comes to people? What? Now, I know that he left the kids in the house and they should be protected, but still, you could have gone to the bus, taken the talisman. It's something that Rando later does, and he does it in the most, again, the most moronic way possible. Because if he takes the talisman, he saves everybody. That's why they didn't do it.
Hey, get back to the bus!
Yeah. Rando getting caught like this for me is a waste. Instead of him falling for an illusion that he's been seeing for days, since you see him take the talisman, maybe he could have returned to the bus, but there would be monsters that would await him inside, which would make them smarter and even more strategic. And thus he wouldn't be a moron.
Hey, Jules!
Boyd, we gotta go.
Get something, get something!
You know you can break handcuffs with a screwdriver? Handcuffs aren't usually a tool that just keeps somebody at place. Its purpose is to keep somebody at bay while they're in a secure environment, while they don't have something else in their hands to break the handcuff. And instead of him fucking breaking the handcuffs, he tries to unscrew the bar.
Can't find the fucking keys!
You looking for these?
Motherfucker!
Take them. We get to keep Randall, though.
Them giving this decision to him is sort of like if you choose that somebody dies. It's the same conundrum like with the infamous train question. You know, the one where you have the choice either to change the train's trajectory and kill a person, which would make it your choice to do that, or let the train be and kill multiple people, but it wouldn't be your choice. And I like that they did that with him. It's a new level of torture. Yeah. I think the season it's still a good season, it's still a good show, it's still a good series, but the many stupid decisions that the characters that you wouldn't expect them to make, just it ruins what they have built for 2 seasons. Especially for Boyd. I think that he's a character that wouldn't make mistakes even in high pressure situations, but in this season you see him make mistakes like it's his hobby or something. There's still many great moments up until now. This is the 4th episode, so I don't know what to expect. I'm expecting more bullshit to happen. Anyways, these are my thoughts about the series for now. What do you think about the series up until this point? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Pull over right now.
What? Where?
You need to pull over right now, please!
Yeah.